Just amazing radio here. I should have recorded the whole transaction at 7-Eleven. I guess he's carrying luggage right now or something. He's having me wait on the phone. Yeah, I'm here.
Good. So, anyways, I'm glad that you did that. Now we got to get Michael on the bandwagon.
Oh, he wants to start promoting himself and get his comic book work out there.
Yeah. Well, there are several things I could do to promote Michael. Like I could make an animatic of his work and put it into Photoshop files, and then put those Photoshop files into After Effects and create an animatic. I could also make T-shirts. I could advertise him, at different various venues. I could make a website, because now I've taken HTML and CSS, and I could do all these things. But since I'm the unpopular brother and all the poison has been spread about me, he probably won't let me do it. So I think you're the guy that probably is going to have to do this stuff, or I can help him get onto your bandwagon.
Well, he doesn't really want me to help him, because I told him I could take his pictures and make video of it within 20 minutes, but he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, see, I mean, it's a power struggle. It's not because he's he's his own worst enemy, David. Because it's a power struggle. He wants to do it.
Well, he just wants to be in control of his own work, like any artist.
He does, but the problem is it's not getting him anywhere.
Well, I can see it from his point of view with working with me, because he doesn't want to be associated with all the stuff that I do, and I'm not Mormon, and he would rather work with Matt because they're more on the same page.
Yeah, they're Mormon boys. Yeah.
So, when you say that it's poison or something that he doesn't want to work with you, well, he doesn't want to work with me really either, so I wouldn't take it personally if I was you.
Right. Well, that's good to know. I just think that what we can do, like we can do with Elizabeth or with any of the kids, is create a support group for the Lovins family.
Well, that's a general
So
idea.
if we have a support group where everybody gets along, everybody has a platform of communication, something can happen for us, and or we can just let the siblings pick and choose who they want to do things with.
Well, as long as you have a good time, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter how it's done. So, for example, I thought it was interesting that Elizabeth she wrote a blog called Runaway Mormon Girl, and it was funny.
I see.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
All right. Well, basically, if you Google Runaway Mormon Girl, you're going to see this huge blog with her picture, basically saying that she one day she got contacted by the church, and she wrote them a letter to their bishop and Relief Society president saying she didn't want to have any contact. Well, they took it to the extreme because they were personally idiots. So they wrote the church headquarters, and the church headquarters issued a letter of excommunication to our sister. And so Elizabeth makes fun of it and says, well, I got the email and I posted it on my fridge, and I'm a runaway Mormon girl that likes to bake cookies, and so instead of Mormons getting all my cookies now, Hollywood and Beverly Hills and all those people are going to be getting my baked goods. So it's hilarious.
So you just found that website? Someone told you about it?
No, I was just looking for Mona Lou Lovins and Henry Lovins, just to see what would come up. I do that once in a while. And up comes Elizabeth's blog on Google.
Were you surprised?
No, not at all. I just thought it was funny, and so I told Mike and Mark about it.
So do you care if she's excommunicated or not?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because I think they did it without even hearing a case, having a church court, or doing anything. And I don't think that's even what she wanted. She just wanted to be left alone for a while.
Well, maybe she doesn't.
She didn't say take my records off or do anything like that.
I don't think it's anything of a big deal.
Well, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But, suppose she needs a blessing, or suppose she needs some help. She needs a bunch of people to help her move one day or whatever. She's going to just, she'll fend for herself, but, things could be better for her.
I'd be excommunicated, but I'm too lazy to, do anything about it.
Well, the joke is, the reason why people like you or whatever don't do anything about it is because, after all, it might be true.
I'd love to be excommunicated. Then I could just be done with it forever.
Yeah, well, look, there's so many subjects to talk about, David. For example, Aristotle came up with 6 areas in which we find knowledge. One is religion, one is philosophy, one is art, one is science. Well, he came up with 4. Then I added 2. Life itself and culture. So there's millions of things to focus on and to be doing, whether you're a church member or not. But I think that, people will, if they want to do something, they'll do it, If they don't, they don't.
Yeah, if they don't want to do it, they won't do it.
Yeah, if they want to do it, they'll do it. If they won't, they won't. So, we're all here to respect each other's choices and not make light of their choices. If they want to go out and do whatever they want to do, that's up to them. Just a minute. So, anyways, I got into a discussion with my doctor friend about Adderall now. It's for ADD, and he said I can go to his doctor and get a prescription.
Yeah.
And I've before. It's really good. I took it just for 1 week, but just 1 pill. I didn't take 6 pills. I took 1 pill, and for 6 days, 5 to 6 days, my life was completely changed. I could focus on what you call spotlight attention focus, like when you're doing editing or you're doing writing, or I could just focus easily. Then I took 1 more pill, and it had the same effect. Now, since I've been off that, I've been struggling for the last 2 months. And so we both decided to talk to Mark about it so him and Martha could get some.
Oh, yeah?
And so, yeah, because the doctor said your brother and sister aren't functioning. He says they're not going to be successful in school or in life unless they have Adderall. The doctor himself took Adderall for years. The thing with Adderall is it is a risk-free pill, so it's not the highest risk pill, it's not the lowest risk, but you have to watch your blood pressure when you take it.
So I don't.
He can't take it anymore. He can't take it anymore because he had a stroke. But Mark and Martha, their whole lives have changed. I know that when I took it, you're supposed to take one pill a day. I just took one pill a week, and I was doing great. So it has to do with not enough blood getting to the frontal lobes, and that's a problem.
I just do yoga and I turn myself upside down, and then all the blood goes to my head.
Right. Well, that's ultimately the best way to do it is
And
exercise and yoga and all that.
And that's natural, and I don't even have to take a pill.
Well, has it improved your focus?
Yeah, I've been doing yoga for 2.5 years, and I seem to have more focus than ever.
Okay. Well, one of the things about yoga is increased concentration. So you must be doing pretty good.